Okay, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is January 18, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. It will actually help to spread this information to many people out there. And once again, thank you so much for your support. So we're going to start with this one here. Give me a second. So it says here, National Guard to wear special patch at Donald's inauguration. Let me show you a picture really quick here. All right. So it says here, 60th presidential inauguration. Always ready, always there. All right. I like that patch. I like that patch. And I do collect patch too. So I think they might have this pretty soon on sale. And possibly Amazon or something. But yeah, that looks really nice. I like that one. All right, so 60th presidential inauguration. Excuse me, guys. All right, so we do have more breaking news coming out, and let me show you the next one here. So only members of U.S. House and Senate will be allowed in the rotunda for Donald's swearing in. And here's the thing, guys. A lot of people, they paid money to travel to D.C. for the inauguration. And a lot of people just very disappointed. And the reason why the inauguration is indoors now is because the weather conditions. It's going to be cold. It's going to be brutal. Give me a second here. Let's see what's the temperature is going to be for Monday. Let's see what's the forecast. It's going to be 25. Wow, it's going to be cold. Man, it's going to be really cold out there. So 25. So 25 daytime, and then nighttime is going to be 12. Wow. So Saturday's it's going to be a little rainy out there, 44 degrees. Then Sunday is going to be 37. Then Monday is going to be the cold one. And man, they keep dropping all the way to Wednesday, 21. Then Thursday is going to be in the 30s. Friday and Saturday. All right, so it's going to be really cold out there. Really cold. And that's the reason why they're bringing the inauguration indoor instead of outdoor. All right, so the last time that happened was, I think, 1985? Ronald Reagan. All right, so we're gonna get to all this here, guys, and I want to bring this one up really quick here, guys. All right, so I'm not saying this is 100% accurate, but there's some stuff here that kind of caught my attention, and I want to share it to many of you. You guys know what happened in California, right? There was a plane out there in Cali, you know, with the wildfire stuff, and the wing, it got hit by a drone, and they still trying to investigate what happened there, who is responsible for that. And again, it seems like there's some kind of connection with all these flying objects in the sky, especially New Jersey and California incidents. And now they perhaps there's some stuff going down in this region that they're not telling us. And that's why they are moving inside. Can it be the cold? Maybe. But I do believe there's a lot more to it. So we're going to get to all this here, guys. All right. So again, before I start, share the video. Share it, guys. Share the video. And once again, thank you so much for your support. And again, for those of you that want to help support the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. Your support really helps out. So thank you so much, guys. All right, so National Guard to wear a special patch at Donald's inauguration. So to avoid confusions with the police, 7,800 National Guard troops at Donald's inauguration will wear a distinctive patch reading "Always ready, always there." Now, officials say security is tight, but expect less violence than 2021. Now, troops will handle crowd control, traffic, and security with chemical and explosive response teams on standby. Wow! Woo! They're not messing around. They are not messing around. It says here, with Donald indoor swearing in due to extreme cold, DC is bracing for historic event. All right, so That's coming out from the Associated Press. All right. So let's go with this one here. Let me just bring up this picture because I don't want to get hit with a copyright. So I'm just going to play the audio and see what's going on here. And then we're going to go with the Red Dragon drones. All right. So that's something big. All right. Give me a second here. Let me just play this video.
Breaking news from Real America's Voice.
Well, we've got some breaking news for you. It was just announced that only Congress and the Senate, along with their spouses, they will be the only people allowed in the rotunda for the swearing in. Terry, your initial thoughts on that breaking news?
Yeah, I mean, all throughout the day, there's been a lot of questions. Brian Glenn was just on us at the top of the show talking about a lot of people are wondering that are already in D.C., already out there, have their tickets, are wondering what they're going to be doing, how they'll be able to view it. Will they be able to view it, Bo?
Yeah, this is kind of what I thought is just the VIPs, so to speak, the ones that are really closely involved will be the ones closest to him. And again, that may be a weather reason, but it could also be a security reason.
Yeah, that's what Brian was saying.
It could also be a security reason. That's the big one there. It could be the weather reason, the cold reason, the temperature reason, or the security reason. We're going to go with the next one here. Let's see what's going on with this story. Now, guys, we cannot ignore the drones. All right, there's been a lot of stuff going on with these drones. All right, and the big one also, of course, it's New Jersey, but you cannot ignore California. When Canada, I think it was a Canadian plane, they sent a plane out there to help with the wildfire, and I think the plane was like yellow and red. And the wing on the left side, it got punched by a drone. And so that's the reason why a lot of, we need to be aware of these flying objects. So it says here, January 20th moved inside due to credible warnings, possibly, perhaps, from the Red Dragon drones. Now, the 60th inauguration has been moved inside, not primarily due to the... Here's the thing, guys. They are saying because of the cold weather, all right? So that's what they said. And again, it's going to be 25 degrees. It's going to be cold. But some people, they have a different point of view. Put it like that. All right, so supposedly it is a warning, possibly, of flying objects being used as a tool of attempt on the Donald. Wow. And many out there. Can it be true? Well, there's a possibility. Who knows, guys? I mean, you got a lot of sleepers out there. This warning is related to the Red Dragon drone company, I'm not going to say the name, making the mysterious decision to remove geofencing from all their civilian drones operated in the Sleeping Giant, allowing anyone to fly a store-bought DG, into previously barred locations, such as airports, or in this case, the event grounds for January 20th. There's nothing to back this up, though. There is no legit source. There's nothing to back this up. But a lot of people believe, even Marjorie Taylor Greene, she says something yesterday. She's like, look, cold weather, hot weather, raining, whatever. I mean, there's no excuse to bring this inside unless they found something. Who knows? One civilian drone has already collided, there you go, with a bird involved in combating wildfires in Los Angeles. Follow me with the code words. We can confirm from several security officials and VIP attendees who have been warned of this event. Now, that at least 2 birds, follow me with the code words, 2 birds have narrowly escaped the fatal mid-collisions. Oh, I remember that. I remember there was 2 birds. That was like a couple of days ago. Where was it, though? I forget which state. Arizona? Was it Arizona? I know there was 2 birds that almost collided. All right, so 2 birds have narrowly escaped the mid-air collision with drones while attempting to land and take off on the Ronald Reagan. Wow, so that happened in D.C.? So these flying objects can be equipped with very powerful device fairly easily due to garage technology developed during the biblical war in Ukraine. Several media organizations have been told to remove previously assigned live show location from elevated position without explanation. Wow. So we are reporting from the where, have noticed for days that security presence have been eerily absent, and the event oddly empty for the expected hundreds of thousands of attendees and thousands of soldiers and security personnel who have been deployed for the event. Now, this follows a warning assessment produced and made public by a group of intelligence and law enforcement agencies stating that potential perpetrators, particularly those with election-related grievances, may see the Donald swearing in as their last opportunity to influence the November result through violence. Now, the Donald spoke with the Red Dragon leader today, but it is unclear if those flying objects' decision to unlock geofencing was discussed. Okay, so this here, there is nothing to back this up. There is no proof or anything that the Donald spoke with the Red Dragon leader. I might have to look that up, guys. That's really strange. All right, so it says here several world leaders, including the Holy Land PM Benjamin, have pulled out from attendance. Wow. So one VIP source said that Donald plans to reveal the nature of this warning after January 20th inside the rotunda and may still walk part of the parade route to show he and his administration cannot be intimidated. Has to be very careful. Have to be very, very careful. Because, again, that thing, it just, anything could hit the fan. Alright, so guys, please, if you are heading there, please be safe. If you see something, say something. Alright? Everybody's there as watchman and watchwoman. You need to keep your eyes open. Alright, let's go with the patches here. Let's go with the National Guard troops to wear a special patch. Alright, so this is coming out from the Associated Press. Alright, so I do have the full article here. Alright. Again, guys, give this video a thumbs up, please, and, it will help to spread this information. Again, and thank you so much for your support. When thousands of National Guard forces, law enforcement officers locked down D.C. during the event in 2021, the blur of camouflage and helmet made it nearly impossible to tell the difference between cops and troops. And it's not only that, but I do believe they have learned with the situation that went down in California, because you have these looters dress up as firefighters, and you couldn't tell the difference. So they want to make sure that these National Guards have these patches, and so that way they could identify. The problem is, guys, is that they should have done this at the very last minute and not do it now, because those sleepers could make those patches right now easily and just put them on their camouflage. So yeah, this should have done that at the very last minute, like to announce at the very last minute. It says here, this year's inauguration will be different. National Guard leaders have authorized the use of a special shoulder patch with a Guard motto, always ready, always there, to ensure that people coming to the January 20th on Monday will know who is who. Now, it is to make sure it's easier to identify who's participating for the National Guard, said the Brig General Leland, Adjutant General of the D.C. Guard. The patch, he added, will connect each of the participants from the National Guard back to the mission set. Now back to what they're doing and the importance of participating in this peaceful transition. It says here, the new red, white, and blue patch also depicts a Minuteman, long and symbol of the Guard that harkens back to the Revolutionary War. The key, said Army Colonel Larry, a senior Guard leader, was to provide a visible way to distinguish the troops. It's tough these days, where it feels like every law enforcement agency and everybody out there wants to wear the same camouflage pattern that I'm wearing. Now, there's a very, very long tradition in our country about discomfort with the military policy, a population, and we want to stay in step with that. Officials say that the US Gov is far more prepared this year for any emergency or incident. The reason why we are more prepared because Nancy is not in the spotlight. Nancy just allowed everything to go down, and she knew that things were going to hit the fan, but she decided just to let it happen. So again, we have very, very smart and very, knowledgeable people that is, they keeping an eye on everything. They're not going to let things hit the fan. But, anything is possible, guys. It says here, but they also believe that Sleeping Giant transfer of power will be less violent and threatening than it was in 2021, when about 25,000 guards descended on the city in the wake of the event. After the inaugural 4 years ago, where there were very serious security concerns, the preparation for this event has been very robust and rigorous, Army Secretary Kristen said. Now it says here, the guard troops would do crowd management, traffic control, and other security. There will be teams to monitor and respond to any chemical, biological, or any other stuff. That will help to staff 100 traffic control points and 5 subway stops. So this here is very important. All right. So you're gonna have a whole bunch of teams out there. A bomb squad. You're gonna have again, nuke sniffers. You're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff out there. All right, so they are ready for any sleepers activities. All right, so it says here, I feel very comfortable that we've done everything that we can do, Blancard said, and I think we're going to have a great peaceful transition of power. I'm excited again just to stand in our nation's capital along with a lot of other American citizens and see this happen. Intelligence agencies are closely watching for any warnings. So far, officials say they aren't seeing any significant risk. And at this point, they expect this January 20th will look more like those of 8 to 12 or 16 years ago. Now, in January 2021, the Sleeping Giant was in the depths of the 2020 event. The streets were void of crowds that normally line Pennsylvania Avenue for the parade, and attendees were masked. Hotels and restaurants were struggling, so they provided easy housing and food for the guard forces and law enforcement officer. This time, the hotels and the eateries will be packed, so guard officials have identified other ways to house, feed, and care for the troops who will pour in to help secure the city. They are expected to use a number of downtown buildings that will be largely vacated as federal employees telework over the coming days. About 87% of the guard troops will be Army, and 13% will be Air Force. All right, so that's where we at right now, guys. That is where we at. Very important updates here. All right, so again, please share the video. Give me 1 second here. I don't know if this is true. But you have thousands on the move heading to January 20th event. The energy is electric. The sleeping giant is ready for a new era. Stay tuned for history in the making. What state is that? Because it's, I mean, that look like it's summertime. There's no snow and nothing. People got their windows down and stuff. I'm just saying, you know, it just, well, a lot of, yeah, it seems like this is like summer. Let me see if I can find the license plates really quick here. Yeah, I can't see that. I don't know. Again, I don't know what state is that, but there's no snow. There's nothing there, and right now there's snow all over the place. Alright guys, this is all the information right now. I will keep you updated. Again, this is a big breaking news here. If you can, please share the video and give this video a big thumbs up. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you Alright, so again, before I end, I just want to bring this one up really quick here. They're just bringing in the chairs and stuff. Hold on. Yeah, so happening now, moving day in the west, and blah 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 blah. Okay, they're bringing stuff inside and bring the chairs. They're setting stuff up. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.